let's get the welcome screen down. All right. And go to my page because I did not see where my live was showing up. It still says upcoming. Why does it still say upcoming? That's weird. It's honey, I can't worry about these technical. Okay, now it says live. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, so we are just going to really just work. I want to do some reels for, wait a minute, let me see, based on the last time I gave a review on either Huntsville or Bell Collective. So let me go to my channel and just check that out. So my last review, it was 8 days ago, so we are definitely behind. But I did do a live of kind of like a story time 3 days ago. Okay, so Huntsville was last. So we're going to review Bell Collective, not right now, but probably later on tonight, because I need to get that done since the last one was 8 days. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, so I want to do a reel of Bell Collective. I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I say I have not really been keeping up on my reality TV since I have started this page, because there is, well, I guess just my experience. I don't know how other content creators feel, but honey, I have felt a bit overwhelmed. And I guess that's also in contribution of my other duties. Honey, after Thanksgiving, I think it took me till the next Thursday to clean everything out of my refrigerator. And usually I would have it cleaned up maybe even Thanksgiving night. As far, well, let me reel that back. Not Thanksgiving night, but maybe like 2 days after, as far as like putting things away, if I'm going to freeze anything, or put things in smaller containers because we've eaten out. I wasn't doing none of that. It took me about a week to get everything situated, and I was like, oh my goodness, because I'm trying to work on the platform as well. And I was like, wow, things are just getting kind of out of hand. So I have to actually sit and think and plan, because I can either get ahead of myself or behind, and neither one is a good place for me. Okay, so we have someone here with us. Good morning, Blaze. How are you this morning? I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for hitting the like button, and thank you for being in the clouds. Next time, bring some friends with you, love. I'm not really doing anything. I'm kind of just, going live, looking for folks to, come in, to just chit chat with, maybe provide some inspiration, some motivation, some ideas for the platform. I'm going to probably make some reels live this morning. I'm definitely going to review my last live and answer some questions that were in the chat that I definitely missed, and actually, just review my live, just get some, hopefully, maybe some constructive criticism if we have some folks here with us, and things of that nature. So, not too much going on, but wanting to connect with folks, because what I have noticed is I gain more subscribers with coming live than anything else. Although, w- with the numbers or viewers on the reels, like I've had 500 and 600 views on my reels. However, they are not hitting the subscribe button. And that is like, what? I didn't spend my time creating this reel, and the subscribe button is not being hit. However, though, when I am live, I am gaining maybe 5 subscribers here or there, but definitely more than the reels. So maybe that's why I haven't done it. But we're definitely going to get into that this morning. Um, but what I wanted to do is actually get into my last live, because I did review it a little bit on my own, where I seen that there were questions in the chat that I wanted to, just go ahead and answer those, and go from there. So give me a second to bring that up. All right. Where are you? Okay, it's this one. Okay. We're going to pause it. And, all right. Present, share screen. Oh, and here. And there we go. All right. So this was my last live, and it was an hour and 36 minutes long. We're not going through 136. Am I sleepy? No, I'm not sleepy. I'm already stumbling. But no, 1 hour, 36 minutes. We're definitely not going over the full hour and 36 minutes. Actually, I just want to go to the places where I seen that there were questions in the chat that I did not even know that was asked. So we're going to do that. And if we hear some things, um, that I may want to address, we'll go from there. Let's see if we have anybody here with us. No. All right. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before, did I? Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't bring that up. Okay, give me 1 second. Before, wait a minute now. Okay, never mind. I've already brought it up, and we're not going to even go back. But I do ask, as you're coming through the room, if you would definitely say hello. I would gladly appreciate that. And your contribution to the chat is much needed. Much needed for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead. Go past that. We'll go past that. I have a problem. All right. Okay, so Blaze, I forgot that you were with me with my last live, and you said meat and potatoes, any other sides? Yes, and there was definitely some sides. We definitely got into some sides that day or night or what have you. Okay, so we're gonna go past there because I wanted to get to the questions that were asked that I didn't see. Okay, Blaze, the opposite side of joy is misery. Is just please use caution with this. There's still cloud watchers out there with ill intentions and don't care. Okay, yeah, all right, let's go a little bit past there. Are you gonna put his picture up? Whose picture, Superfly, was you asking about? Are you gonna put his picture up? What was we talking about right there? Let's see. And on to it was probably a little bit before. Understand inappropriate behavior and just maybe. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go right. Let's go before he put that. Where did he playing with me? YouTube playing with me? Somebody playing with me. I just seen the attendance. I ain't magic number. I have a you need to say off here to do because let me drink. Hey miss, I love what you be well, I could start by my clip for sure when you are well, I actually that or he does sure that I ain't understand there is going to be ain't crazy. One or the other is gonna be had. Understand or understand that he ain't crazy. One or the other is gonna be had today. There is going to be a resolve for sure because that is what I desire, and I hope he does as well. Okay, so inappropriate behavior per Google. As you can see, this is the artificial intelligence overview definition. Inappropriate. I think Superfly was talking about my baby daddy. What was the timestamp there? 14:30. Had I brought up anybody's pictures before then? No, I hadn't brought anybody's pictures up before then. So I wonder how you knew I was gonna be bringing pictures up, Superfly. Were we on some type of wavelength? How did you know that I was bringing up pictures? Because you asked that prior to me pulling up the pictures. And I had already had that planned. That's weird. Or or that's just, divine intervention. Because I hadn't brought no pictures up at that point. Are you going to put his picture up? That is funny that you had asked that. I didn't even see that, the night of the live. I didn't even see that message. That is funny because I had already had it planned about the pictures. Oh my. I tell you, the Lord is working. He is, well, he's always working. But if you sit back and take the time to really pay attention, you'll see how much he does work. So, Joy, ultimately, what do you want your channel to grow into? What's the real goal? Well, I guess okay. So I'm a huge advocator, Blaze, as far as like I love to help people. So that is my ultimate goal is to help people in whatever capacity. That is just me. So wherever I could be of service, that's what I would like to do. And I just allow the universe to guide me where I need to be. However, though, I am working on some things. Like I do have an interest in interviewing others, sitting down and having chit chats. I was going to bring that forward with my sneaker page, which I'm still, thinking about doing that. But I also just didn't want to interview folks just about sneakers. That's why I created this page as well to connect with a much broader audience and not just in relation to sneaker content. Uh, so that is definitely my ultimate goal. I love to travel. So I'm going to be doing some blogging on traveling. I have a knack for finding deals with traveling. I have a family of one, two, three, it's a lot of us. Point blank, period. So traveling can get very expensive. However, with good planning, um, you can have good trips at lower cost. So I have a knack for that. I want to bring some of that to the channel. Um, and just bringing just what I enjoy doing at whatever time. I am a person that gets into a little bit of everything. I have an interest in a bit of a wide variety of things that I find interesting. So I'm looking to bring that to the platform to connect with other folks, just to connect with other folks. I have spent most of my life parenting, and actually I thought I was going to be empty nesting. However, when you think you about to be doing something, then the universe shows you that there is definitely another plan. My last child came back home after a attempt at being at Job Corps. That didn't work out for him, so he's back home. My 18-year-old, soon to be 19 in about how many days? About 12 days, he'll be 19. And my nephew, who is 10, is here with me, and he's been here since June. So, what I thought I would be doing is not what I am doing. So, we have to recalibrate over here. So, I'm still wanting to do some things for me. So we're moving forward with this platform, and we're just, going with the flow. And if there is a suggestion that I would be like, oh, that sounds interesting, I can do that, then I will definitely incorporate that. So do you have any ideas, Mr. Blaze? So let's go back to this lab here. I'm still tripping off the fact that Superfly asked me about these pictures and I had planned it. But that's fine. Okay, let's go to see if there was some that just my baby. Okay, he was being funny. I didn't see that one. Might as well get into his business. We got this bitch. Okay, yeah, I seen that one. I don't blame for that. I love women too. I mean, a world. I didn't see that one, Blaze. I don't blame him. I think you were saying I don't blame him for that. I love women too. I mean, a world without women would be a living nightmare, straight like that. I get it. I get it. I understand about the the love of women. However, though, uh, it's definitely inappropriate to. I'm just gonna use the word lust after a woman, and I'm not saying that's what you do, Blaze, but I do know that's what my baby daddy does. He lusts after women, and when you are choosing areas that you shouldn't be choosing. Like my family should be off limits. However, though, uh, he doesn't seem, he doesn't seem to think so. Actually, for real, he doubled down and said that he did, he's still gonna stand on that it wasn't inappropriate, and there was no bad intent behind it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm probably not, more than likely, I'm not even going to talk to him no more because, by him really standing on that in that way and not really understanding the behavior, even after having a point of reference that, others deemed it inappropriate. He just looking at it the way he sees it, and really, I know he knows that it's inappropriate. He just don't want to put words to it because maybe now he's embarrassed that folks have put words to it. It is what it is. Let me see if there is anything in the chat. Nope, nothing in the chat. All right, so let me not rant on that right now because we can use that for some story time later for sure. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in how he has handled the situation. Okay, let's go a little further, see if there was any questions. Redbone, he on her heels, boy. I didn't see that. Yeah, he was trying to be, and you know what? It, honey. Now after us having a conversation after the live was done and me revisiting her and I's conversation when she brought it to me, and me knowing this particular, look, I'm going to use the word sector sector of my family, because although that I do have a lot of solid women in my family, there's a sector that could possibly be infiltrated, not loyal, because it has happened. Her sister, matter of fact, did some real sideways crap for real. And so unfortunately, because of that situation with her sister, the saying is birds of a feather flock together. So they were raised under the same home, same tutelage. They may even have the same views. Who knows? I can tell you that I did see, a bit of her being flattered by the communication. So, although my silly tail baby daddy thinks there was no ill intent behind it, but the person who received the picture took it as definitely such. And everyone else that heard about the situation, it's just, something could have happened. I'm just gonna say it. Something could have happened. You know, it's not like, because like I said, we're gonna use that for story time later. Because I don't want to rant on that right now. Because that, I'm just really, really disappointed. Your plans sound in alignment with another content creator I know, and she's brand new herself. Her name is Fear No Mortal. Fear No Mortal. That's a great name. Let me write that down, Blaze. Fear No Mortal. I recommend checking her out. Tell her Blaze referred you. I sure will, love bug. It's a money sign behind it. I will definitely do that. Thank you for the referral for sure. I will check her out once this live is over. Appreciate it. But let's get back to the comments. I don't get in public swimming pool without my shirt on. Was Superfly saying that he gets in swimming pools with his shirt on without my shirt? Lord, why I can't decipher this sentence? What is wrong with my brain? I don't get in public pool without my shirt on. So yeah, he's saying that he gets in the public swimming pools with his shirt on. You know what? I know that's right. I mean, that's the Superfly. If you watching this back later, I know that's right. You don't need these women looking at you in a way that could be seen otherwise, and you're probably there with your wife. It don't even matter if you're there with your wife or by yourself, but you're more than likely you probably at the swimming pool with your family. It just, I get it. I get it. More men should probably keep their shirt on at the swimming pool, especially men of a certain stature. The ones where a woman to do a double take, like look back and like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? And we all have been guilty of that, of looking at a man, who has this, what we deem as a nice body. And, we double back, that, ooh, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely get that. All right. So let's move on a little bit to see. Your neighbor in your house with his shirt off is crazy. I know this. My neighbor couldn't come in my house with his shirt off. Excuse me. I had to cough, y'all. Sorry. That's yes. Blaze said, Joy, I'll be back in a few. Okay. Yeah, that's when you all right. You took yourself down, bless your heart. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, Joy, he was okay. That's a little past. That was some other questions further down. Oh, okay. So this was definitely one of the comments that I missed from Superfly. He said, "Cause you fell for his foolishness, baby. I ain't fall for none of his foolishness." So I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory here about me and my baby daddy, because I ain't fall for none of his foolishness, baby. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Joy, okay? When Joy met baby daddy, she was 22 years old. 22, I believe. Yep, 22. Baby daddy was, how old was baby daddy? Baby daddy was like 29, 30, something like that. 29, 30. We met at the grocery store while I was shopping for my other baby daddy. So when I met this baby daddy, I was shopping for another baby daddy, grocery shopping for Father's Day. I believe it was actually his first Father's Day, because I have the first child with that baby daddy. I have 3 baby daddies. Lord, I even hate saying that. I didn't used to even use that word, baby daddy, but it is what it is, because that's exactly what they is. Baby daddies, okay? I have 3 of them. Oh, Lord Jesus. 3. What 2K say? 1 baby daddy. I'll give you a pass. 2 baby daddies. Now you showing your ass. 3 baby daddies. Your ass needs some therapy. And baby, I got all the therapy, because you definitely need some damn therapy if you done went through life and you done had children by 3 damn different men. Have mercy, Jesus. Yes, you need some damn therapy. And I have had it. And when I tell you there is joy on the other side of healing, because baby, you need some healing when you when you done had the life that I have walked through. We ain't gonna get it all out today, because baby, it's gonna take way more than one life for y'all to know all the joy. But I am telling you, when I have lived some life, and I have not lived some life, because when I tell you, there's a part of me that was very green, very, very green, but uh I'm not needing more. I do learn things every day. However, though, my life has taught me some things. Yes, it has. It has taught me some things, and all I can do is laugh. 2K, no, you didn't say my 3 baby daddy butt needs some therapy, honey. I'm gonna probably be in therapy till I get up out of here, Jesus. Because even with conversations with my baby daddies at times can stir up some stuff, just like it just did. Where it has caused me to look at him like, Negro, I could punch you, because I thought we was better than that, but I see that we ain't. And that has revealed some stuff too. I'm like, I have been graceful with your raggedy tail, and then just because you don't want to be mature enough to say what it is, that your nasty raggedy tail is inappropriate, and that you need to apologize for such, and that you saying some things that you should not say, you should have not said about women in my family, off an impression that you should have just kept that with yourself. Didn't nobody need to hear that mess, If you feel like that, then you feel like that. But if ain't nobody really, came to you and said, "Hey, I wanted to get with you," which they had not, you know. But it is what it is. Baby daddy, baby daddy. He gonna need me later. That's how it always ends up happening. What the Lord say, your enemies will be your footstool. And not necessarily, I don't see him as an enemy. However, though, the way that I think he see me as a darn enemy, since he ain't got no respect or loyalty or none of that, let's not even go into that right now because I've been start ranting again. Lord have mercy. But no, I didn't fall for none of his foolishness. I was 22 years old when I met him. And like I said, he was 29. I had two kids already. Two kids already by two different men already by the age of 22. By the age of 22. When I met baby daddy, number 3, because he was baby daddy number 3, I was not at a place of looking for no love, baby. Joy was not looking for love at that point. Joy was looking for help. Do you hear me? HELP. Joy was looking for help. Love was nowhere in the forefront of my mind, baby. 22 years old with two kids by two different men. The first one had went to prison 3 months after me giving birth. Joy was looking for help. So no, I didn't fall for his foolishness. What I fell for was his tenacity. My baby daddy is a good man as long as he is in the house with you. Okay? When I mean he cooks, cleans, does all the things that a man should, as far as like he know how to work on cars. He know how to that man got some worker hands. He has some good qualities, but his bad outweigh all them jokers. So when I seen that he would be a benefit as far as a helpmate to me, that's all I cared about. I wasn't looking past what he could provide for me. So I ain't fall for no foolishness. Now, Joy seen an opportunity and Joy took it. Yes, she did. And although it did bring forth 2 more children, because that's where it let me shut up. It's the relationship, wasn't for love. Point blank, period. Yes, did I fall in love after the fact? Of course. Time does that. We were together for 5 years. We had children together, me seeing him with my kids and how he cared for my kids, pleased me. So of course, yeah, love came. I love him now. I care for him now because of our connection period, So no, I ain't fall for no foolishness. Unfortunately, Red though, could have possibly, fell for his foolishness. And also too, we are coming about of a relationship. We started off as friends. When I met him that day in the grocery store, we didn't when we finally talked with one another, we didn't connect on a level of looking to spark a relationship, or at least I didn't. He may have been looking at me at the time like that, but I wasn't. I was, involved with somebody, but we didn't get together until much. Was it much later? I'm trying to think here, cause my son was born in 2000. What year? 90. You see, when you got so many kids, you can't even think what years they was born. 2001. No, so it wasn't much later. So he and I actually met in June of 2001, and we were together by December. That's when we got together, December. So 6 months. 6 months. It took 6 months. I can't remember when I left my other baby daddy. And it probably was shortly after, shortly after that meeting, but it had nothing to do with meeting the other one. It had something to do with other stuff. All right. Still here, Joy, listening and working, multitask. I know that's right, baby. And I'm just, just really just trying to put some content down and connect with y'all, and hopefully some folks come in here, and I'm glad you still here listening, baby. I really am. Let's see. Let's go. Uh, let's go. See if there was some more questions. Miss Brittany had came in. Okay, Miss Sexy Ray had came in. Did she play ball? Oh, that's what G Fish was asking. Did she play ball? I don't know, G Fish. I don't know. After the conversation he and I have had after this live, he might double back and try if if he didn't, especially since I know he heard me say during the live that she was flattered. Because again, I told y'all he a slime ball, and he does things like this. And that's why I say we started off as friends, because I know things about him. I knew what type of man he was before he and I got together. Um, Before he and I got together, he had told me about, some things that he had done that I was like, you did what? Like he had slept with his own cousin's lady. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that this man had a devious side to him that came along with having I'm just gonna say a high sexual nature, because that's just him. He has a very high sexual nature that he feeds in a way that it is slime ballish. He'll probably mess around with his daddy woman if she allowed it. Every time he talks about a woman in a way that is close to like a friend of his, I be side-eyeing. I be like, I hope you ain't sleeping with that person's woman, because I wouldn't trust this man around no woman. No woman. When my cousin, like there, I have a cousin that he used to hang out with a lot, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but they used to hang out. And when he got home, my cousin called me and asked me about him. He said, well, how is baby daddy? I said, still will F. Ooh, I was getting ready to say the F bomb real big. Can you say the F bomb? Can you say the F word on YouTube? Well, I'm gonna say it just for context, because me just saying the F word is not really harsh enough of how I say it. Said it when my cousin asked me about baby daddy. So he said, how baby daddy doing? I said, still will fuck your mama, your sister, your daughter, or fuck everything in the room if you let him. That's how I think my baby daddy will. Uh, Let me shut up, because I don't want to talk too bad about him, because he nasty. He just trifling like that. And I knew that about him prior to going in, but again, like I said, I wasn't looking for love. I was looking for help. And his other qualities, when I say this, he is a 5-star chef. When I say 5-star, I mean 5-star chef. He worked at some of the biggest restaurants in our hometown back when he and I were together. 5-star chef. This man can cook anything. Anything. Do you hear me? He can cook any woman out the kitchen. Oh my God. When I say cook any woman out the kitchen, he can cook any woman out the kitchen. He taught me everything I know. He taught me more than what my grandmama taught me. And when it comes to cooking, and also he grew me up in a way too when it comes to dealing with a man, because dealing with this man came with a lot too. Dealing with him came with a lot too. But he, well, honey, will cook you out the kitchen. When I say his tidiness, immaculate, he had already been to prison. So when men go to prison, I think it's something that they pick up to become like extra clean. Because I don't know if he was that way prior to. He may have been. But when I say he is extra clean, my baby daddy is extra clean. Extra, extra, extra clean. At no given time will you ever walk in his house and see anything out of place. This is the man that wakes up, makes his bed. You walk in his kitchen, there are no dishes in there from the night prior. There's no even a sign that probably a meal had been cooked the night prior. He is just that clean. He had a lot, and still has a lot of good qualities. And he's good as long as he is in the house with you. Now, you may have to deal with some infidelities, because he's definitely a cheater. And so if you're a woman that cares about that, see, I'm a woman that thinks about things like that in a different outlook. We won't get on that today, but I'm just, my statement is that all men cheat. They just don't cheat on all women. So you have to possibly be that woman that he chooses not to cheat on. And when I say not to cheat on, doesn't necessarily mean that he won't be with other women, because cheating is when the communication is not there. If you have allowed your partner to dibble and dabble with things and are okay with it, that's not cheating. That is called allowance, you know. So um let's go. You can say the F bomb on YouTube. However, given that it's a vulgar word, I know that's right. It might hinder you in terms of, oh yeah, I wouldn't use it. Um, you know, you I probably won't even use it again. If I ever it's not a word that I would probably I, constantly use. I don't even like saying it, in why do people say real life? Because even YouTube is real life. I don't know why folks say that. It's not like that we go through this realm of something and go into this different space. We're just online, but it's still real life. But outside of being online, I don't use that word like that. um so in terms of endorsements, monetizations, again, you can definitely say it, but be mindful is all. Thanks, Blaze, I greatly appreciate all your help. Yes, yes, yes. That's why I asked. I was like, ooh, because it almost slipped at first. I'm like, oh, but I had to say it. I had to say it. And I'm not monetized just yet. So, we're ways from that. Excuse me. So, let's go a little further down. Further down. Second one might get now. G Fish. When I was going back over it, I seen this comment about the second one might get it. That's my cousin. She is definitely single. She's definitely single. How old is my cousin? I can't remember how old she is. She is over 30. She may be, is she 35? Just yet. She only has one kid. She can cook. Look at me trying to set up. She's tall. She's tall, G Fish. Um, good girl. Good girl. All right. Look at Superfly. Superfly said G Fish fishing now. I know that's right. Hey, these days, I wouldn't want to be single. I would not want to be single in this time. Ooh, when I say the pool of young men, I just be like, what? And then when I see the young women, I just be like, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so glad. Okay, so I have four biological children myself and a whole bunch. When I say a whole bunch of bonus kids, I got a whole bunch of bonus kids because I got three baby daddies. And my three baby daddies got other baby mamas. And them other baby mamas got other baby daddies. We just a whole big happy family over here. It is so many kids with siblings here and there. And guess what? They all deal with one another in some type of way. So I call them all my bonus babies. Yes, I do. And if I ever get like Oprah Winfrey rich. If I ever get Oprah Winfrey rich, everybody's gonna get a piece of the pie for sure. I mean, that is my hope and dream. I mean, when I got so many bonus babies, but yeah, yeah. I don't need my. I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought just that fast. See, talking about the babies, I get excited about talking about the babies. All right. And I probably need to go see a doctor about losing my train of thought so fast. Have mercy. Is there anybody in the comments? Let me see. Look, I'm not a content creator. Not my lane, laugh out loud, but after listening, I understand what you're trying to do. If you need help with anything, just reach out. Word is bond. Hey, great, great. Do you have any technical abilities? Do you have any ability with editing? Gosh, this stuff be hard, Blaze. Freezy, Corey Love, 907 Good Eats, and others can vouch for me. I'm not around all the time, but I'll try my best to support in whatever way I can. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I love Freezy. I love Corey. I am members. Give me a second. I am members to both their channels. I didn't actually know their correlation to one another until after subscribing to Freezy's channel. I guess that's how the algorithm works, honey. Because I had been watching Corey prior to Freezy, and then I found Freezy. And those fellas, they are working their platforms. I love it. I watch them both for the way that they run their platforms. Corey covers like the Diddy stuff or whatever, and I'm not even interested in Diddy at all. Like, I could care less about that particular information, but the way that Corey runs his platform and how entertaining he is, I watch him for that. I think it's pretty cool, and I love that he's growing so fast. It's just remarkable. I'm like, he is like, when I first started watching Corey, I think Corey only had about maybe 1,500, 2,000 subscribers, something like that. And he's already like at like 15,000. It's like been very quick. So that is just like mind blowing to me. And I'm pretty sure it's what he's talking about too. He's talking about trending topics. I ain't ready for no platform of 15,000. There is no way that I would be ready for 1,000 people over here, honey. I would be like all discombobulated. I'd be all over the place. If I am missing comments with only 7 people in attendance, what would happen if thousands of people were over here? I'd probably click off the live. What y'all doing over here? And 1,000 people, but he's able to maintain it. Freezy the other night, he had a bunch of folks over there, and the way he handled all that, it was just remarkable. Oh, remarkable. Now, what was the other person that you mentioned? Because I need to write that person's information down, because I haven't heard of that person. 907 Good Eats. Okay, so I will take a look at both 907 Good Eats and Fear No Mortal. Thank you, Blaze, for that information. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really do. Let's see here. Let's go back to see if there is. What if he telling a story? What if he telling a story? See, Miss Sexy Ray, I didn't even see that question. So let me play what and just like what was being said. There we go. Showing folder. Okay, you there. So why you ain't coming up? Where are you? Okay, you under the downloads. All right. So it should be. All right, here we go. I don't have to blur this. It's my sister, Auntie Women. He named during our class at him. I'll take her down. You stand on it, sit on it. What she mean by that? Oh, you mean by that? Meaning I'm the that they made a pass women in my they can ever. That's for the baby dad. All right. And just like and that's day take kindness for weakness ever around here with any woman in my family, whether I talk to them every day or not. Do you understand? And that's for the baby dad. All right. Okay, so I'm hearing what I was talking about when Miss Sexy Ray put in that comment. What if he telling a story? So basically, she was probably just agreeing with Superfly about him lying about the situation. Yeah, and he is. You know, I talked to him the day after the live, and he even added more to the story about him sending her that half nude picture. Because he said that he wasn't going to apologize, and because he feels there wasn't any ill intent behind him sending a picture, which he lied. Yes, it was. He knew what his intent was. You tried to boink my cousin, or you tried to see if you could boink my cousin, but whatever. Uh, he just he's saying what he want to say because he don't want to say the real deal. But he doubled down. He said, I was sending her them pictures on some tattoo stuff because he got a whole bunch of tattoos on his chest. When he said that, I didn't even respond to him because I didn't even want to give no life no more to that doggone lie. Tat my cousin is no tattoo artist. She is no she don't do tattoos. She don't have any interest in tattoos. My phone just went out. She don't have any interest in tattoos. If my cousin does have a tattoo, I think she may have one. I think she may have one tattoo, one that she got when we were so young. So I'm saying that to say this: my cousin don't have no interest in tattoos, so that would not have been no context of no conversation he and her was having. They were they she don't care about no tattoos. And for him to say I was sending her them pictures on some tattoo type stuff, he was just again he grasping at straws, trying to make this situation seem like it was right. It'll never be right. Like I told him, even if your clothes was on and you sent her that picture, it was inappropriate. For one, I want to know how you even get a number. Because I know I ain't gave it to you. How did you even get her number to even talk to her about tattoos if that's what y'all talking about? How did you get her number, baby daddy? You know, there was a lot of questions I didn't ask because I really don't, care for real, for real. But I'm only saying this because I'm live now and I know you may listen. How did you get her number? How did you get her number? I want to know that. But again, she's not interested in no tattoos. Nor was she interested in yours. You so dark, you can't even see your tattoos on your chest. You have to be up on you to see them country tacky ghetto jailbird tattoos. Don't nobody care about no artwork you done got in jail that you barely can see, that don't even look professional, that's ghetto as hell. Most of his tattoos so ghetto and thugged out, and he 50 years old. He got these tattoos done while he was in jail on his last stint, and got a whole bunch of ghetto tacky tattoos. I mean, ghetto and tacky. Do you hear me? I mean, so ghetto and tacky. It looks, oh my goodness. Let me stop venting and ranting on this slime ball of a man, because I'll just get riled up and start thinking about all the disloyal crap he done. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm upset because he didn't show me how disloyal. You know, Freezy talked about being a new person. Walking in a new direction when you are ready to be, or ready to have a new life. You can't be operating in the same ways that you used to operate, expecting a different result. This man out here expecting a good life. Look, I'm still venting on this Negro because he just good content. this this Negro out here still living the same way, expecting a good life. Real talk. And I just want him to know that he's not deserving. You're not deserving. You don't even understand that sending a half nude picture of yourself to my cousin, who's not a tattoo artist or interested in tattoos, is inappropriate. Why would you be deserving of even a good woman? Oh, he talks to me about wanting a good woman so bad. He wants a good woman so bad. He's tired of the women he keeps running into. But you low level. So all you gonna keep running into is low level. You attract what you are. That's the universe. So if you're upset with what you are attracting, you should look in the mirror. Because just maybe there's some things that you need to change about yourself. Because why would the Lord bring you a good woman and you not a good man? See, you think just because you cook and clean and can fix a car and be good to the children that's in the house, that you're deserving of such. But you got kids outside the house that you didn't think much of at all. I think it's a kid out here that you ain't even ever seen in face to face, maybe. You know, so you're just not deserving. You know. Let me get off you, baby daddy. I gotta get off you, but I forgot the live is about you. So that's why we can't get off you, because the live was about you. So this might be a little session of me talking to your little trifling tail again. Since I probably ain't gonna talk to you no more until you apologize to me about this inappropriate behavior. That's how I will know when you're ready for a real relationship with me, when you apologize for bad behavior even after you coming home. Because yes, you have apologized for the things that you have done in the past, but you've done some things in the current, like not take care of your kids. We ain't gonna go there, but we gonna go there one day on this live, because that's just, that's awareness for others. My story with you might bring awareness to others for them not to go down. I might save some young woman from my story when it comes to you, brother, because you are the type of man that should be dodged. You know, in the I watch uh some ladies that cover another story, and they call the the main character Can't Get Right. Now, although Can't Get Right is a woman, that name is definitely universal, because you are a can't get right. You don't, sometimes I don't know if you want to get it right. I think all you want is just, I don't know. Let me shut up. Let me shut up, because it ain't even about that. Let's go on to the questions, because we supposed to be focused on the questions that I missed during this live. You and him be communicating too much. Sound like, ooh, I wanted to address something here, and I ain't gonna even replay it because I already know what I said. Superfly, I am so sorry for telling you to shut up. Oh my God. I am so sorry. When I watched that back, I said, no, I didn't tell that grown man to shut up. I was so mad. I said, Sharina, you told that man to shut up, girl. But there was a knee-jerk reaction, Superfly. When you said that, it was, the shut up was, shut up, you gonna get me in trouble. That's how that's how I said it. Because my husband tell me about talking to that man too. My husband don't like that I communicate with him. He said, because there are this wasn't the only time he didn't upset me. He has upset me in the past. Every time we get on any topic about the kids or something like that, I get real upset, because this man really believes that he is a good father, and have not done nothing for my kids. And how he can equate that, it bothers me, because when I say that he says that he is a good dad with such conviction, he says it with conviction too. Like he's delusional. He be trying to give parenting advice, ain't never parented. He got how many kids? 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 biological kids, and he has a couple I'm sorry. He has a couple bonus kids that look at him in a fatherly way. One actually does call him dad. one of his bonus kids, actually does call him daddy. Now, my kids that are his bonus kids, the two that I had prior to meeting him, they don't call him daddy. But he does have a bonus daughter that does. So, with that being said, with those like 7, 8 kids, it may be more, because whatever. He ain't neither one of them kids will say that he a good dad. Now they may say they experience good times, but he been in it. He done did 2 stints in jail. The first one I believe was like 5 years. That was before he and I got together, and then he did a 10-year bid after he and I. And even he fathered a whole nother baby on his way to prison that I don't believe he ever even seen or talked to. I don't know the situation about that, because I didn't find out about it until that child was 10. He had that baby on me, and I didn't even find out about it until the child was 10. That's how slimy the Negro is. He had the baby. The child. Look, we having story time without having story time. The child is like maybe a year younger than my youngest child. I would have to look it up. But no, I ain't looking it up because I don't even care. But the child was born maybe like a year after my son. So he had that child on me because he and I was together the day, he got locked up. Or the day we were together when he went to prison. When he was sentenced. I ended the relationship while he was in prison. Or whatever you want to call it. But prior to knowing about that baby, I'm gonna say that I probably rocked with him for about a year after he went to prison. I wasn't finna keep driving down that highway. I wasn't finna keep writing letters, saying the same thing over and over. I wasn't finna keep sending money for him to call me and try to run my life from jail. I wasn't finna do none of that crap. I was like, this is bull. So, went on with my life. But yeah, I apologize, Superfly, for saying shut up. Because I should not have said that. I should have said, shh, be quiet. Don't let my husband hear you say that. Because he don't like me talking to that Negro either. Let's see if it's some comments. No comments. Still nobody in the room, boy. Somebody must be lying this morning. I ain't got no trickle in folk or nothing. It's just me and you, Blaze. That's okay though. It's just me and you. I got 2 likes though. Good. Oh, Dawn. She's live. Okay. So most of my subscribers are subscribers of this other story that's being followed, and one of the main content creators who actually cover the story, although I don't cover the story, but I have sat on panels talking about the story. So that's why most of my subscribers have come from that sector or what have you. She's live, and I don't know what she's talking about, but it is I do see that folks are up early. Well, it's not really early on the west. Well, on the East Coast, it's like 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. It's 7 in the morning here. So, like in Atlanta, New York, it's like 10 o'clock. So, yeah, the content creators that are on that end are starting to go live. And I see that people are up. How long has she been live? Okay. Oh, she's been live for an hour. And I've been live for an hour. I wish I would have known. I wouldn't even scheduled my live, but we're here now. We're here now. And we're at an hour and 24 minutes. All right, so let's go big. And see, yeah, that's your signal to bag off him because he messy ASF. You right, Superfly. And actually, that's what I've had to do because he just shown. I really thought that when we conversated after the live, that he was going to have a different view. I really did. My hopes was that he had, but he didn't. He didn't. He didn't at all. I mean, there's no, when I say no growth there, that man is still the same man that uh was there before he went to prison. He's still the same guy. Still the same guy. He's still um doing the same things with women, sleeping with other men's women. He really loved a woman that's taken. He I don't know what that is in him, but baby, he loves a woman that is taken with his trifling tail. That's why my family pond don't seem nothing to him. He likes that kind of stuff. He is just a bad spirited person. You know, baby, if any woman in my family deal with that man in a sexual manner, it's gonna feel him to probably to no ends. It's I mean it. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. He probably would do 29 million cartwheels. That's how happy it would be to him if he were to be able to achieve such a task. And it's just it's crazy that he is that type of guy, but he is. He is. Such a slime ball. Oh Lord Jesus, such a slime ball. Mm-mm-mm. That little short time we had, sometimes I wish I could take it back, but my kids came out of it. So, I wouldn't want my kids not to be here, but I sure wish I had been smarter about picking a partner. But again, I was looking for help, baby. And when you 22 years old and already got two kids by two different men, your value drops. Your value drops. It drop. Oh my God. I mean, your value drops. And I'm a good girl. I mean, I come from good stock, but I made some bad decisions and didn't, jumping off the porch too early because I wanted to be grown because I was raised under such tight tutelage. Raised under tight tutelage without proper direction. That's what I was raised under. And how you say that? Tight tutelage without proper direction. Because there was some things that should have been said why the tutelage was so tight. That's what we didn't get growing up. We didn't get the reasons why the tutelage was so tight. Let me give you an example. My grandmother, because I was raised by my grandmother, me and my sister, would say things like, don't go outside messing with them little nasty boys, but never tell us why not to go outside and mess with them little nasty boys. She should have gave some context, like, don't go out there messing with them little nasty boys because they'll get you pregnant and leave you with the baby to raise. That, excuse me, wait a minute. That is what should have came with that. You know, she would just give the first part. And just like a dum-dum, you know, like, you know, when a child being told, don't touch the stove, it's hot. And don't give no reason why other than hot. And the child still touched the stove. You should tell the child, don't touch the stove, it's hot, and you can receive a 3rd-degree burn that'll have your butt in the hospital with a hospital bill of $10,000. You know, not saying that a child will understand that, but I'm just saying there needs to be some context to what you are saying. Give the reasons why a person shouldn't do some things. Do you know, I was a straight A student who was accepted to one of your top elite girls boarding school in my day. I wanted to go bad. Do you hear me? I wanted to go bad. I applied to this school on my own without any parental knowledge. Was accepted. Straight A student. I was a nerd, honey. This nerd, straight A student chose a path that is definitely not in relation to what you would think a straight A student would be on the path for. When I chose the opposite path, I chose the opposite path, honey. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I got plenty stories to tell. Because of it, I can help some young women not go down the path that I chose if they choose to listen, for sure. I got some stories, honey. I can tell you some things now. I have a little grit in me now because of the path that I chose. If I would have gone to that all girls school, I don't know if we would be here today. And I'm talking about here on YouTube. I think my path would be much different. I would have been on a whole different path that probably wouldn't even have led to doing things really from the heart. But yeah, we'll get into that. We will get into all about joy as time goes on. Is there any comments? Blaze, you're still here. Okay. I'm smart enough to know that just as there's a lot I know, there's far more that I don't know. I know that. Do you know I had revelation of that this morning prior to coming to the live? I had revelation of that this morning, that there is a lot that I know, but there is so much more that I don't. So what I do know now is whatever can't compromise your peace needs to be kept at bay. Amen and amen. Amen and amen, Blaze. Anything that compromises your peace needs to be kept at bay. And that's rather, family or not. Because you know that family can keep up ruckus for sure. So I just have to be mindful of that although, like in my mind, with my 3 baby daddies and they other baby mamas, I would love to see all of us be this one big happy cohesive bunch. But in reality, there's a bunch of players that are not on the same page. And although that is my desire, I have to be okay with that may not be the desire of others, or that is not the desire of others. My baby daddy's other baby mama's probably like, girl, please, what you mean? Cohesive family unit. I think we all, are respectful to one another to a certain extent. And I believe that if we were to come together with a plan of agreement, it can be done. But we've never all had that conversation all at once. I'm pretty sure I've talked about cohesiveness in its individual capacities with folks. But yeah, peace has definitely been disturbed in areas dealing with the friendships with my kids' dads. But I think that's always, going to be because there has been lack, and where there's lack, there's room for growth. And if there's no growth, it becomes frustrating. So I have to be okay with others' paths as well. I can't, just because I've moved along in certain areas doesn't mean that others are ready to move along. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna say that I am here when that step is ready to be made, and hopefully that step can be made before leaving this place. So yeah, let's get back to it. But yeah, bagging off of them is definitely where I'm at. Let's see here. And he is definitely messy. For sure. Okay. You sure? Oh, he was asking about Red, if baby daddy slid on Red, and if I was sure. No, I ain't sure. Okay. And I know now, thank you, G Fish and Superfly, how to invite folks to the platform through StreamYard. They got me through that. I know where that is now. But I do, the comments should be lit up somewhere where it gets your attention, because I missed quite a few comments with only 7 people in attendance. And it took a while for me to even know that G Fish was in the back. I was just talking. He liked them, is what he's saying. Yeah, he do. All red bones like to have fun. Okay, I seen all that. I believe there was just probably 1 or 2 more questions that I didn't see. Tell me what you, okay, that I wanted to make sure that I addressed the mind. Yeah, this was another one. I didn't even see this that night. Thank you, Superfly, for saying happy birthday to my granny. And I apologize that I didn't address your grandmother passing that day. My condolences to you, brother. For sure, I didn't see this message, and when I seen that going back, I was like, wow. I apologize that I didn't see that. So once again, my condolences to you and your family. Grandmothers hold special places in our hearts when we have had the opportunity to have time with them. So again, my prayers are with you and your family during this time. All right. So I believe this was the last question that I missed, and it was from Mrs. Superfly. And I was like, there's another question that's probably going to get me in trouble. She said, where do your husband be when you talking to your baby daddy? Miss Fly. Miss Fly say, now I know you ain't talking to this Negro around your husband. No, I am not, Miss Fly. I'm gonna say 98% of the time, my husband is at work when he and I have conversation. I would not dare have a conversation. No. Let me reel that back, because I have had conversations with my baby daddy when my husband is home. But usually, when that happens, excuse me. Usually, when that happens, oh goodness, and I gotta go, y'all. I'm glad I looked up at the clock. Jesus, it's 7:30. I have to get my nephew up for school. But usually, if my baby daddy and I are having a conversation and my husband is home, my husband has talked to him as well. So again, my husband does not like that I speak with him as frequent. I want to lay that out on the line. He has definitely got on me about that, especially when I've gotten upset. He really be mad when I'm mad. He be mad when I am mad. He be like, I told you so. Talk to him. Quit talking to him. And my husband and my baby daddy, they have a cordial relationship, but he doesn't like when I'm mad, that's my bad, when I'm mad, he mad. So yeah, he's at work, Miss Fly. All right. So I think that was the last one. And G Fish said I was about to ask that. Yeah, I believe that was the last question that I had missed. It is 7:30. We didn't even get into the reels because I get long-winded, and this reviewing went a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, it's 7:30. I know I'm coming back live after I get my nephew off to school. I want to thank Blaze for being here. I'm getting notifications of other content creators going live. Yeah, everybody up now. Everybody is up now. But I want to thank Blaze for being here. How many people hit the like button? I think it was 2 people. Let's see. No, it was only 1 person that hit the like. I thought it was 2. All right. Well, this has been my time for now. I'm gonna come live after my nephew gets off to school because I'm trying to find a spot where folks will come in. Yeah. So let me get my little outro real quick. Let's get this music. Let's get this music. All right. I gotta get my nephew on off to school, y'all. Let's go on with this outro, y'all. All right. Even though it ain't nighttime, this how my outro started. Okay. All right. So enjoy your night. Yeah. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. I'm going to enjoy mine. Yes, I am. Enjoy every moment that comes your way. Yeah. Every moment. You know why? If you don't know why, you don't know why. The joy is real. Come on back. Come on back. We probably gonna go live a couple times today. We trying to get in the groove, trying to find that space. I want y'all to probably help me make these reels. All right. So Blaze, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Till next time. See you later.